Antonov AN-225 was the largest airplane in the world. In fact, it was the largest airplane of all time. In this video, you may learn something rather interesting about this remarkable airplane that you may find fascinating and perhaps unusual. The AN-225 has a landing gear system consisting of 32 wheels to distribute the load during takeoff and landing due to its massive weight. To make it easier to load and to unload cargo, the AN-225 had a tilting nose along with an onboard crane system. The AN-225 could carry up to 250 tons of cargo, including heavy and oversized items that were previously considered impossible to transport by air. The AN-225 was the longest and heaviest aircraft ever built, with a wingspan of 290 feet or 88.4 meters and a maximum takeoff weight of 640 tons. The AN-225 is the only plane with 6 engines. The AN-225 had 6 Evchenko Progress D-18T turbofan engines. Each engine generated 229.5 kilonewtons of thrust, which is equivalent to 23.4 tons or 51,672 pounds of force. The combined thrust of all 6 engines provided the AN-225 with the power to lift its massive weight and cargo. So these powerful engines were essential for the AN-25 roles as a heavy lift cargo aircraft. Now here's something interesting about the engine that powered the AN-225. The Evchenko Progress D-18 or Lotrev D-18T is a 51,500 pound force or 229 kilonewtons high bypass turbofan engine. It was developed in the second half of the 1970s by the then Soviet Evchenko Progress Design Bureau and is manufactured by the Model 6 factory in Zaporizhzhia, Ukraine. It was the first engine that could deliver more than 20,000 kg force, 196 kilonewtons or 44,000 pound force of thrust in the Soviet Union. It is also used to power the AN-124 Ruslan. The AN-124 made its maiden flight on December 24, 1982, and the engine passed official bench test on December 19, 1985. An upgraded 3M version was developed to reduce emissions and increase the life of the hot section for the 14,000H and is introduced on the AN-124s of Antonov Airlines. 188 D-18T engines are in operation with a total flight time of over 1 million hours at present. The AN-225 has distinctive six-tuber contrails when at altitude. And now here are the general characteristics of the AN-225. The AN-225 has a crew of 6. It has a capacity of 253.82 tons or 559,600 pounds. It has a length of 84 meters or 275 feet 7 inches. It has a wingspan of 88.4 meters or 290 feet. It has a height of 18.1 meters or 59 feet 5 inches. It has a wing area of 950 meters square or 9,740 square feet. It has aspect ratios of 8.6. It has an empty weight of 285,000 kilograms or 628,317 pounds. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 640,000 kilograms or 1,410,958 pounds. It has a fuel capacity of more than 300,000 kilograms or 660,000 pounds, or 375 pounds liter, or 82 1,488 imperial gallon or 99,065 US gallon. It has a cargo hold a volume of 1,300 meters square or 46,000 cubic feet, 43.35 meters, 142.2 feet long by 6.4 meter 21 feet wide by 4.4 meter or 14 feet tall. It is a power plant of 6 progressed D18T turbofans, each providing 229.5 kilonewtons of 51,600 pounds force. The AN-225 could fly at a maximum speed of 850 kilometers per hour or 530 miles per hour or 460 kilonewtons. It has a cruise speed of 800 kilometers per hour or 500 miles per hour or 430 kilonewtons. And the AN-25 has a range of 15,400 kilometers or 9,600 miles or 8,300 nautical miles with maximum fuel. And its range with 200 tons of payload is 4,000 kilometers or 2,500 miles. The AN-225 has a service ceiling of 11,000 meters or 36,000 feet. The AN-225 has a wing loading of 662.9 kilogram meter square or 135.8 pounds square feet. And finally, it has a thrust weight of 0.234. The AN-225 was the only one of its kind before its destruction during the war with Russia. Now is the time for the history of the AN-225. The AN-225 was built by the Ukrainians during the Soviet era in the 1980s. It was originally designed to transport the Buran space shuttle and components of the Energy rocket. Only one AN-225 was built. It made its maiden flight on December 21, 1988. The aircraft was later used for commercial cargo operations, and it carried oversized payloads. Unfortunately, the only completed AN-225 was destroyed in 2022 during the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The AN-225 was based on the Antonov AN-124 Ruslan, and it was designed to be more powerful and larger. It was specifically built to carry the Buran space shuttle and other heavy oversized cargo. The AN-225 was the heaviest aircraft ever built, and it was also the aircraft with the largest wingspan in operational service. It had 6 turbofan engines, a 32-wheel landing gear system, and a twin-tail design. And it was conceived and built during the Soviet era, and it played an important role in the Soviet space program. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the AN-225 was refurbished and it entered commercial service. And when it was in service, it carried a variety of oversized cargo for Antonov Airlines. The only completed AN-225 with the registration number UR82060 was destroyed on February 24, 2022 during the Russian invasion of Ukraine at Antonov Airport. The AN-225 remains a symbol of Soviet engineering and a testament to the ambition of the space program despite its destruction. And there are ongoing discussions and plans to rebuild the aircraft. An airplane larger than the AN-225, known as the AN-325, was proposed but was not made.